Hi, readers. It's Mrs. McGuire. This week we're going to be talking about how to retell a story. So when I think of this, I think of maybe if you went to a birthday party and you got home and you wanted to tell your family what happened there. You wouldn't go through every single detail. You'd tell them maybe where you went, who was there, anything super cool or scary or exciting that happened. And you tell them maybe when you got there you did this, then you did this, and at the end you did this. So kind of in order as how it happened. And that's the kind of the way that we should retell a story. So I'm sure you've seen this picture, and it has that special word scoop. S for setting, C for characters, O for oh no, the problem, O for order of events, P for problem solved. So when you're thinking of retelling a story to someone, you should try to remember scoop, and you'll think of all those important things. So I'm going to read you a little story, and then we'll see if we can retell it. This story is called Jumping Rope. Becky loved to jump rope. Every day she used any extra time she had to practice. Little by little, she was getting better. But every day, Becky's older brother, Kenny, would make fun of her as she practiced her jump roping skills. "Jump roping is easy for me," he'd say. "I'm so much better than you." This bothered Becky. She had asked her older brother to stop many times, but it was the same every day. One day, while Becky was practicing, Kenny was trying to ride his new scooter. He kept falling off and was clearly not happy about it. Becky stopped jumping and walked over to help her brother. Riding a scooter was something that Becky was good at doing. She'd had a scooter for a while now and knew exactly how to ride it. "Why don't you try going up the hill a little and riding down? That might help you go a little faster and make it easier to ride," Becky suggested. Kenny tried it out, and it worked. Becky stayed right with Kenny and patiently helped him learn how to ride his new scooter. Soon, Kenny was riding with ease. After a while, Kenny stopped for a drink of water. But before he did, he said, "Becky, I'm sorry I made fun of you when you practiced jumping rope. I should have been helping you get better instead. Will you forgive me?" "Yes," Becky said softly. Then she went back to practicing her rope jumping. Wow. So this also makes me think of our reading strategies that we were working on last week and how we were talking about character traits. And I think that Becky's brother Kenny had some character traits in the beginning of the story, but then he changed in this short story, didn't he? Okay, let's see if we can scoop or retell the story. What's the setting? The setting is where and when a story takes place. What do you think? Let's take a peek. Maybe you've seen this sheet. We could fill it out together. When you have sheets and they're on the computer screen, you can fill them out with your words. You don't have to write them. The setting, where and when it takes place. What do you think? I think maybe Becky's backyard or Becky's driveway. C for characters. What do you think? Becky and her brother Kenny. You got it. O for oh no! What's the problem in this short story? Becky's brother Kenny was making fun of her for jump roping, huh? O for order. Let's retell the story. What happened at the beginning, what happened in the middle, and what happened at the end. What happened in the beginning? Becky wanted to practice jump roping and get better. What happened in the middle? Kenny was making fun of her, saying he was better than her. And then Kenny tried to use his scooter and couldn't do it. So what did Becky do? Becky helped her brother. How did the problem get solved? So if the problem was Kenny making fun of Becky, how was the problem solved? Becky was patient and helped her brother. And he realized he was wrong and said he was sorry. Do you think that Becky could have been mean to her brother, like Kenny was to her? Could she have laughed at him and made fun of him and said, I'm better at riding a scooter than you? She could have. But her actions in this short story tells me a lot about her character traits. So now that we've read Jumping Rope, I'd like you to go find somebody at home and retell them this cute story. Have a good day.